All right, guys, we're on homework page 92. This is from lesson 11, yesterday's lesson on slicing solids. So we'll move into number 1. A cube is cut in 2 pieces by a single slice that passes through A, B, C. So you're cutting right through here. Okay, cutting straight down. What shape is the cross section? So what shape am I going to have here? Okay, it almost looks like a square, but we're not exactly sure what these diagonals would be, nor does it give me any of the sides. So to be safe, I'm just going to call it a rectangle, because I don't believe I can say it's a perfect square. Number 2, describe how to slice this 3-dimensional figure to get these cross sections. So where can I cut this to get a triangle? Okay, I could probably cut it straight down here. I believe that would give me a triangle, but the easiest, since it's the base of a triangle, I should be able to just cut horizontally anywhere, parallel to the bases, or to the bottom base, excuse me. So I'll just cut straight across there. I'm going to get a triangle. This one's a little trickier. Okay, the only way, since we have a 3-sided shape here, to get a 4-sided shape is to cut straight down, to cut horizontally but not going through this point. So like if I would cut straight down right here, okay, there's going to be 2 sides here and they're going to be connected to the bottom 2 sides. So again, it's hard to visualize without the exact shape to show the cutting, but this side would be your trapezoid. So in order to cut that, so you can say perpendicular to the base, so perpendicular means making a 90-degree angle with the base. That doesn't go through the origin. Question 3. Here's a 2-dimensional shape. It says describe a way to slice one of the figures so the cross section is a rectangle. So how am I going to get a rectangle? So remember, here it looks like we have a prism, but remember, a prism needs to look the same throughout. Okay, so we can pick that up, stand on its end, the base would be a triangle. Or, you know, as it's sitting like this with a rectangular base, if I would just cut it parallel to the bases, I should get a rectangle, 4-sided shape if you were to cut it right here. That's kind of the shape you would see. Okay, or you stand on its end like it should be, with the triangle on the bottom, and then you cut it straight down, you're going to get the same shape. So I would say perpendicular to the triangle base, or bases. So I would set the triangle on the bottom, the triangle is your base, cutting it perpendicular, making a 90-degree angle with the triangles. Okay, how about this one? How can I get a 4-sided shape there? Okay, so I'm looking for a rectangle again, and the best way to do that, again, slicing straight down is going to be just like this one. You're going to get a trapezoid. So the best way to get a rectangle, I'm assuming this one is poorly worded, but it's multiple choice. The best way to get a rectangle is just cutting this one. This one you're going to get a trapezoid like we did over here, or a triangle. But it's looking for a rectangle, so I'm just going to eliminate that one. Sorry about the wording on that one. That was poor wording on their part. Next one, supplementary. Remember, supplementary means they're going to add up to 180. So 80 plus what is 180? 100. 25 plus what is 180? 155. Again, if you can't see it, you take 180 minus this number. 180 minus 80. 180 minus 25. 180 minus 119. 180 minus x. And I don't know what x is, so I just got to leave it. Final question, number 5. 2 months ago, the price in dollars of a cell phone was C. Sorry about that. Last month, the price of a phone actually increased 10%. Write an expression for the price of the phone last month. Okay, so it went up 10%. So I started with C. Okay, I started with C. The original price then would be 100% of C or 1C. If it goes up 10%, it's 110% of C. Okay, the other expression you could write would be C plus 10% of C. Those two things mean the same thing, so I would accept either one of those. This month, the price decreased by 10%. Decreased by 10%. Write an expression for the price of the phone this month. Okay, so again, the original is C. It decreased by 10%. Decreased by 10%. So you gotta be a little careful now. So I'm paying 1.1 C, 110% of C. So what is 10% off of that? 10% off of that. Well, if it's 110%, what's 10% of 110? 10% would be 11 off of that. So what is 110 minus 11? Because that's going to go in front of my C. What is 110, excuse me, minus 11? And you should get 0.99 C. C, is the price of the phone the same as it was 2 months ago? Explain. No, it's not. Okay, so it started off as C. It's actually a little cheaper than it started. Okay, the 10% discount this month is on the higher price. So you got a 10% off of a higher price, which is why it came down a little bit. Okay, so it was more than a 10% increase at the beginning. So you took 10% of the original and got this. 10% of a bigger number is going to be a bigger number, which is why you got a bigger discount. So is the price of the phone the same as it was 2 months ago? No, it is not. It's just a little bit cheaper. Now, it's not much, depending on how much that phone is, but it is a touch cheaper. All right, that concludes our homework, guys. Done with page 94. You guys take care and have a great day. Stay safe.